What's up, guys? MeatyLock here, and today we're back in action playing some Subnautica. Now, I do know what I'm about to show. Some other people have shown, not in-game though. They've shown it like through the, I think, Unreal Engine or whatever. But this is actually in-game, and I haven't seen anyone else show this yet. So hopefully you guys enjoying this because this is actually really cool. Now, we've known for a long time that this thing right here, this pillar, actually creates ion crystals using an energy beam. There's actually a concept art of this, and it shows the energy beam and everything. Well, as you can see, there is a ion crystal, a big cache of ion crystals right here in the center, and you can actually mine this and it will create beams. As you can see, the animations are fully in now too. This lowers when you get closer to it, so I guess you can pick up all the ion crystals. Now, I've already grabbed some of them. They get kind of stuck in there, so I'm not sure exactly what you're supposed to do with that. Probably pick them up with the exosuit, actually. Also, one thing that I've noticed, I don't know if this did this before. Hey, what's up, little dude? Is when you first walk into the primary containment facility, all the lights inside of this kind of light up, which I think is pretty neat. Anyways, let's go ahead and get inside this dude. I have the prawn suit. We have a drill arm. I'm gonna go ahead and drill this, and we're going to see it create stuff. Now, the beam looks really good, and I actually looked around this area to see if there's any more updates. It doesn't seem like the Emperor's actual vocalizations have been added yet, and it doesn't seem like the egg room has been updated yet either. So I was looking for any sort of updates. Besides that, I think everything's the same. The new teleporter hasn't been added in, so they're kind of slowly working on the primary containment facility, like just a little bit at a time. But this feature right here, like unlimited ion crystals forever. You can make as many batteries and stuff as you want now, which is amazing. One other thing that actually seems to be updated is the baby experiment room. I think that's what this is. If you come in here, last time we checked this out, this is actually completely blank. The only thing we had was these 4 chambers and 1 eggshell casing right there. As you can see, the eggshell casing has been destroyed a little bit more. And then you actually have this right here. And then you have this one right here. Yeah, so there's like different stages of the egg casing inside of these little chambers. There's also one up here as well. Now, one thing I'm going to check is we're going to see if we can actually scan this. Now, can any of these objects actually be scanned yet? No, it doesn't seem like they can. And I do 100% for sure have a scanner this time. This one can be scanned. Okay, so that's scannable. Let's check about this guy over here. Is this scannable? They're probably all going to say the exact same thing. We've actually read all of this off before. Yeah, okay, so that's not different. Yeah, so none of this can be scanned, but this has been added, which is pretty cool. As you can see, it looks like... Oh, guys. So, this looks like little claws or arms or whatever that would inject into maybe eggs or something and maybe like move the eggs around. That is kind of cool and also a little bit creepy. They were experimenting on babies. I guess the last thing I'm going to show you guys is not really that many updates, not that I can tell anyways. And the Trello doesn't actually show this information. Oh yeah, you guys can actually see the lights coming on right here. That's pretty cool. And I've only noticed that one little robot right there. But yeah, everything else hasn't been updated besides what I've shown you so far. Let's go ahead and head into the moon pole. We're going to get a nice look at the Emperor while I actually show you guys the vocalizations for the Emperor. Now, we've read off what he actually says, and what he says is on the wiki itself. So his words will actually be sounds translated, and I'm about to actually let you guys listen to the sounds. Oh yeah, he came back up here. I've actually already been in this room, but maybe he plays the animation over. Yeah, so anyways, I want to play the sounds right now. Now, the Sea Emperor sounds definitely sound extremely creepy. It's like a mix of roars, clicks, and just random noises that's been slowed down and kind of like maybe sped up. And it could even be voices in some places, or noises or grunting sounds. And yeah, they've been slowed down, and it's just for the effect that, you know, just for a creature. Now, we do know what these sounds get translated into, but there is 5 different sounds and only 4 different voice logs. So unless one voice log is split into 2 different parts, or we don't have all the information yet, I'm not exactly really sure. But yeah, definitely really cool. I'm excited for whenever all of that will be fully implemented in the game, and we'll definitely at that point know exactly what it is and what it all means. Also, I forgot to mention, thanks to Mobius for giving me these sounds for the Sea Emperor. I'll actually have his channel linked down below if you want to check out his channel. He did give me the sounds, so thank you very much, Mobius. And make sure to go over to his videos and say thank you. I do know he has given all the sounds to all the YouTubers so far, so that's pretty cool. Also, as you can tell, there's all these little ion crystal things all around here. It seems like the whole aquarium here has actually been updated, including the platform. I remember talking last time that the platform, they were going to put some sand on the platform. It seems like that's finally in, and I think they've added some vegetation and kind of like adjusted everything around here, so it definitely looks a lot better. And there is so many ion crystals around this area. This is nuts. I have hatched the eggs. Nothing new has happened with that, as far as I know, as far as I can tell. Also, the gate right here is partially under sand, which that was done a little bit ago. So since this teleporter was added, I don't think I've actually seen where it went. Now, before they added the 4 teleporter rooms, I always assumed this went into the same place before any of this was finished. But I think this is actually might be a new, different teleporter. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Yeah, apparently you can glitch through the sand, so that's pretty cool. I do think there is supposed to be an animation where the sand gets like wiped away or something. I can't remember. I remember reading something about that. Here, let's just go ahead and go inside the teleporter. Is that a new animation? Wait, was that a new animation for the teleporter? I remember just walking into it and it just did this right here. It didn't like do the whole hand thing with the animation. That's very weird. That's crazy. Oh, we're actually... Oh, that's very interesting. We're actually outside the gun moon pool here on one of these little floating cubes. That is a very interesting place to put a teleporter. That's actually kind of convenient, to be honest. Once that's activated, you can just come directly from the gun into the primary containment facility. This is really, really cool. Also, I do know, I think they're actually working on doing some stuff to the moon pool here as well, like changing it. So that might happen decently soon. I'm not sure when. Actually, the moon pool might be a little bit different already. I'm not sure. One thing I'd like to mention is there's been some updates to the Cyclops, and a few of them aren't very fun as far as like gameplay goes. This one right here is a small little update. There is an overcharge part right here for the shield, which is pretty cool. You used to actually be able to stick a power efficiency module inside the Cyclops, and it would allow you to build power cell chargers and pretty much have unlimited power without ever having to worry about anything really. You could bring extra power cells with you. You could build power cell chargers on the walls and all that kind of stuff. From my understanding is that is not the case anymore. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's check this out. So yeah, 100% charge right here. And then we can come over here. I have a battery that is not completely filled up. This one right here, yeah, that power cell right there. So this will slowly charge over time. As you can see, 85 out of 200, it's 43%. Now we should start losing power inside of this at an equivalent rate at the exact same time, and you can't just have unlimited power anymore, because what they changed is before it was just a power efficiency upgrade, which actually affected the whole Cyclops. Now it is a Cyclops efficiency upgrade, Cyclops engine efficiency upgrade. So this only affects the actual engine itself and not everything on the Cyclops, which I think is a good change, but also a bad change in the sense of fun. As you see, 97%. This power is dropping a lot more than it should. And then we check right here, this guy should be like 46% or something. Yeah, 46%. So it's dropping and going up at an equivalent exchange. And then I think besides that, I think there is some power changes with the base, where there's some every time you add in a new module into the base, it actually causes the base to lose a little bit more power. Like each extra module takes power away, but it's very marginal at most. The next thing I like to talk about is the pipe room. There's been some updates, or there's some upcoming updates on the Trello where they're actually showing peepers going through the pipes, and there's going to be some custom animations with the peepers where they'll kind of like stop and look out the pipe and maybe do a loop-de-loop and all that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. Now we know for a while that the point of the pipes is actually to make the perfect ecosystem, because the pipes connect to all different parts of the world for the Sea Emperor and also the Sea Emperor babies. Now another thing I've heard is, I'm not exactly sure if this is true, is the peepers will carry enzyme 42 through the pipes. I don't know if that's true or not. You guys can tell me down below. But yeah, some definitely really cool changes with the pipe room, and I'm guessing that's gonna be done pretty soon, since it's actually on the Trello as being worked on right now, pretty close to the top. So yeah, those are some peeper changes. Besides that, guys, I think that's pretty much it. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to smash the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Help me out tremendously. I'll see you guys in the next one.